What's up, guys? Joey626 back again. Um, Fortunately, I have more time to make videos because I'm chilling a lot. I've been chilling a lot this week. I mean, I just don't. You get tired of the same routine. It's gotten to a point where I'm just tired of being busy. You know what I mean? And so I just can't wait for this semester of school to be over so that I can have more time for myself and just get with school over with in the morning, and then so I could do whatever the hell I want during the day and stuff. But anyway, today's video is my newest pet peeves, and I know I haven't done a topic video, but you know, I decided why not. Most of my recent pet peeves that has been happening a few times that I've noticed is, one is when I'm out driving or something, and then you know those people that are giving out flyers in the street and stuff, and they start explaining stuff to you about the flyer, and then they give it to you. So there's been a couple times where my window's down, I'm like, you know what, whatever, I don't care. Because I personally don't like to be bothered when I'm driving and I'm at a stop sign. You know what I mean? And, sorry, I'm moving the camera. I don't like to be spoken to when I'm in the car, you know, or if people asking for change and stuff, I don't like it. Like, I used to give change, but not anymore. Once I found out that some chick was buying weave with her change. Like, she had, like, different weave, like, every week, so I was like, you don't need my money. Anyway, so fucking, oh, lost my train of thought. So there's this one guy who came up to me, he's like, oh look, there's a new restaurant on the corner, blah blah. I was like, alright, cool. So when he goes to me, smile, you should smile more often. And I've had that said to me a couple times, like at a grocery store or wherever I'm at. Like, who are you to tell me to smile? Like, my face cannot change. Like, I know that I have a serious, like, I have a frown, you know, and I can't be smiling at people 24/7 just to make them happy, you know what I mean? So when somebody says that, it pisses me off, because it's like, I can't change my face. I'm sorry, I'm not here to impress your ass, you know what I mean? And I'm being dead serious about it, because I really hate when people say, hey ma, you should smile more. What for? What is there to smile about? Like, I'm not trying to be all negative and stuff, but fucking smile at you. At who? You? What? Why? Are you telling me a joke, or are you telling me something to make me smile? No, it's like, I understand that it bothers you if I don't smile, but you don't know what a person is going through personally. Like, what if I was having a bad day or something happened? It's like, it's really 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 rude for you to just come up to a person and be like, oh, you should smile more. You know what I mean? Because people can take that personally. I don't take it personally. It's just because I hear it too much, and I can't change the way I look at people, I guess you could say. But like, imagine, you know what I feel like doing one day? Like, the next person that says, oh, you should smile often, why don't you smile? I actually feel like saying, oh, sorry, like, one of my friends died, so I'm grieving, just to make them feel like shit, so they learn not to say that shit to other people. It's like, I personally feel like you shouldn't say that to people. And I know some of you are gonna say, oh, you shouldn't take things personally, you shouldn't care what people think. Yeah, I know that, but I hear that too much, and it gets annoying. Like, maybe you have somebody that tells you keep hearing the same things, and it's irritating because you don't want to hear it no more, you know what I mean? Or, here's another one. When I meet new people, and, like, I'm very open with shit, or if a person's, like, interested in me, or something, in my life, or the story that I'm telling them, like, I always tell them, like, hey, yeah, I'm getting divorced, blah blah blah, and then like it seems like the elders are like pretty much like people like in the 30s and up. They're like, you couldn't you make it work, or couldn't you reconcile with him? That sucks. And I'm thinking, what makes you think that I didn't even try to make it work? You know what I mean? It's like saying, oh, you didn't try enough to make your marriage work. That's like the most insulting thing you could ever say to a person. Because yeah, you see celebrities on TV, they don't make it work. They break up after like a year or two. I was in a relationship of almost 5 years. Hell yeah, I may try to make that shit work. Especially when it's like military and you don't see the person like every... Dude, there's times that I didn't see my ex for... He went to Iraq. He was gone for like 5-6 months. Then he came back. He went to training for 2 months. He came back another month of training. So it's back and forth, back and forth. So in this time he went to Korea, and we actually had a plan to save some money, and I moved back to my parents, and freaking we were planning to save money so that we can actually buy a house one day, and whatever, shit just happened, and I don't want to talk about the relationship, but I try to make it work, okay? So it's like people think they can say whatever they want to you, and it's like you should listen before trying to just make stories, and it sucks because people make these assumptions about your life. Like, damn, why couldn't you make it work? Like, yeah, I tried to make it work. What makes you think I didn't? Sometimes all this happens for a reason, and I'm sorry if this is too serious, but I mean, it's part of my life, and it's good to talk about it in my perspective. You know, being 25 years old, I've learned a lot, and this is basically my diary, and I feel comfortable. Like, maybe you never know. Like, maybe I'll help somebody else go through what I went through. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's okay if you fail in a marriage. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I have a second chance to life, and these things happen so that it gives you a chance to do something like something better in your life, and I think it has opened my eyes really about marriage, and here's the thing that I tell people. We women grow up to have, we look at these Disney movies, and we grow up to have this thing of fairy tales that we're gonna like find our Prince Charming, and then in reality it's all bullshit. That's how I used to think, like, oh, I'm gonna find my Prince Charming, and he's gonna be so faithful and be the best guy and treat me so good. No, it does not work that way. You know why? Because people change, people become assholes, people have different paths in their lives. They want to do something different, and people just have different, end up having different opinions about life and marriage and what they want to do, and it's life. And I'm not saying that people should not get married when they're young, but now if I could go back, like, I'm not saying I regret it, because you know I learned my lesson, but I'm saying that like people should live together before getting married. Like, yeah, it takes out of it breaks the tradition of having sex, after marriage or whatever, but I think that's extinct now. But because everybody lives with each other, and I think that's the best thing. Live with the person that you truly love before getting married, and I think that's what I'm gonna do with my next relationship. Or not even that, just, you see, because you never know how a person truly is. People change, and that's it. And what was I talking about? Pet peeves. And I just, and it's I'm in a weird phase. Like, I stopped making videos because I just couldn't deal with people asking me questions, and that shit hurts, you know, and I'm being honest about that shit. But now it's the healing bitter process phase that I'm in, and it's normal. It's normal. What can you do, you know? But I'm happy though, so that's the most important thing, I think. And people, like my friends, are like, "Oh, you need to find. We're gonna hook you up." Blah, blah. I was like, I don't need nobody to hook me up because I'm happy being by myself. Like I need to learn to be by myself. Come on, 5 years with somebody, like I consider it being alone anyway because he was always gone. But I'd rather be alone and happy and have a lot of friends than be with one person and be upset about a lot of things in my life. So yeah, and I just think that people shouldn't settle, and I feel like I settled, and I didn't get everything I wanted. I didn't get anything at all, and so yeah, always find the person that like it's okay to be picky. So that's what I learned, and a person always deserves the best. Like it doesn't matter what mistakes you've done in your life, but a person always deserves the best, and that's basically it. You live and you learn, and I can't believe I'm gonna be 26 years old in 2 months, and it's crazy because I had a plan. I had a plan to already have kids and shit by the age of 26, but that shit don't happen. You know why? Because it's fate and it's not your time. Plans change, and you gotta do what you gotta do, and other things are more important. And I have different priorities now compared to when I was like 19. Different priorities, and the priorities that I have now should have been the priorities back then. But I mean, you're young, you're stupid, and what can you do? Back to pet peeves. Those are the pet peeves that really just piss me off. Anyway, so yeah, peace.